Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Monday. It's Daryl here. It's bright and freaking early. It's 3:30 a.m. on the dot here in Connecticut on the East Coast. All right, this video, it's a little different. It's probably not what I usually do. I'm going to tell you how I came about doing this video, the idea for this video. But the thing is here, it's going to involve the usual stuff I talk about. So I think everybody, the people that usually watch my channel or catch my videos will enjoy it. Okay, so this is going to be 3 tips. Actually, it's going to be 4 because I just came up with another one. But it's going to be three tips for YouTubers for making a video, or even just for taking selfies. Just whenever you're taking a video or a picture of yourself, these are 3 things that I've come to realize that really help you look better, that work better for you, things not to do. Okay. Why, how am I qualified to give you guys advice? I have, 3,000, almost 3,500 subscribers. Some of my videos get maybe 44 views at the most. I have one video got 160,000 views, one got almost 50,000 views. I'm all over the place, and I talk about all different things. How am I qualified to give you guys advice? I think I have a sense of style, but more than that, I have a sense of confidence. I think I know what looks good on me. I do. This is one of the things I've noticed. And I don't want to insult anybody, but I think as you get older, I'm going to be 57 in a couple weeks, 57 years old. And I think once you get married, and especially once you have children, you start to lose your sense of style. There's other things that are just more important. And I think with kids, this is my theory with kids, because I don't have any kids. I think once you have kids, and especially once those kids start to go to school, they dull down your sense of style. They shame you into growing old. That's my theory. Kids are great, and I wish I regret not having kids. But I think even as kids get, say, into 8 years old, 9 years old, 10, 12, 14, they shame their parents. If their parents have any sense of style, they tend to shame them. You shouldn't dress like me. You shouldn't dress in style. You should look old, like my mom or my dad. That's my theory. And I think this is one of the things that's helped me keep a sense of style. You know what? This is the bottom line. I don't know if I look good or don't look good, but I feel good. And if you feel good, you have a sense of confidence. And if you have a sense of confidence, that is the most important thing. And it doesn't even really matter. You could be 100 pounds overweight, bald, glasses, no teeth. But if you have a certain sense of style, if you have a sense of confidence in yourself, that comes through the lens. All right. That's why I'm qualified for this. How did I come about doing this video? Okay. I look for different stories every day, and sometimes I go onto TikTok, very seldom. Every time I've turned on TikTok lately, this one particular gentleman has popped up. This guy just turned 60, he told me. His name is Dan Ledford. He does rants, Dan's Rants, he calls it. He's got about, 170 followers. And for some reason, every time I turn on TikTok, this guy is on. Maybe he does a live stream right at that exact time in the morning when I'm looking for stories. I don't know, but I'm not putting this guy down. I like this guy. I do. He's a lot like me. He's into ghosts and spirits and stuff like that. I don't even know what he rants about. But there's some of the things he does that just make me cringe, man. Some of this stuff. The three things, the 3 hints, the 3 rules that I'm going to tell you, he pretty much breaks all of them. And I'll start with this one right here. The links will be down below, so you can watch Dan yourself. He needs some. This is going to be the first freebie. I don't beg for followers or subscribers. I don't tell you guys, and I don't start off all my videos going, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button, hit the like button. I don't do that. I've never done that in 1,800 videos. I don't do that. You guys know where the like button is. You guys know where the subscribe button is. You know what it looks like. You know if you want to subscribe to me, if you want to like me, or you don't. Me telling you is just a waste of my time, and it's a waste of your time, and I feel like it's begging. It's It's nonsense. It is. It's a waste of time. You know if you want to subscribe or like or follow or whatever. I don't need to tell you where the button is. So that's the first freebie. All right. I think to start this, I'm going to switch over and I'm going to use all three of these things at once to demonstrate how it doesn't look good. And then I'll go through each one at a time. So I think I'll cut the video here and splice in what it looks like if you break my 3 rules of video and selfie taking. So here it is. Hey, okay, here I am breaking my 3 cardinal rules of video filmmaking, of taking selfies and making videos and making YouTube videos. And right off the bat, I think I can't even finish the video like this. I can't stand the way I look right here. I don't have confidence. This involves all 3. It's the color of my shirt, the lighting, and the angle of the camera. All right, I got to switch back over because I hate the way I look here. Hey, okay, I'm back. Wow, I didn't realize I was that vain. No, it's seriously, it's about confidence. Having the camera like that, having those 3 rules broken, just sucks the confidence right out of me. All right, so let me go over the 3 things. Like I said, first of all, I wear black. Not everybody can wear black, but black, if you saw, I was wearing a gray shirt. My first rule, don't wear gray unless they're sweatpants. Women notice gray sweatpants. Gray tends to, that color gray tends to show bulges. It makes you look lumpy. It makes you look like you have man cleavage, even if you don't. It adds weight. It makes you look lumpy. Just the way being an artist, the way the light hits it, and it causes the gray to shade. Black is much better. If you saw I had a wet spot, I just took one little bit of water and put it like this, and that's all it took to have that wet spot here. Okay, here's a little water now. The water. Can't see it. One of the advantages of wearing black. Okay, that's the first one. Don't wear, and the sweatpants? Sweatpants, because it shows bulges. You know what I'm saying? Do I need to say any more? If you want to present your package as a man, it's a good way to go, but you got to have a very perfect fitting pair. Not too tight, not too loose, just a perfect pair fitting of sweatpants. But that's not what this video is about. All right. The second one, let's see, the lighting. Lighting is a big thing, man. Here, I diffuse my lighting. I use a piece of white plastic. I have a light ring right here, but I don't use it. I just use it to hold the camera. I have bars, I want to show you just the small fluorescent bars underneath the counters. And they're not hitting me directly, except for a little bit on this side. That's another thing. Don't light from the side. Diffuse the lighting and have it come straight on, so it doesn't give you a lot of shadow. It doesn't show you, especially don't showing it from down below. It makes you look bad. It adds years. Diffuse the lighting, and try to have it come from as many angles around the front view as possible. That's my opinion. I'm not an expert on lighting at all, but that seems to work better for me. If you saw my squirrel video, go back a couple videos and you look at my squirrel video, I look completely different. There's a bright beam, a bright spotlight coming down on my head. It makes me look like I have way less hair than I have. It makes my hair look white. I look 10 years older in that video. And that's just an example. I noticed that. All right, now here's the last thing, and this is a cardinal rule, man. Do not do this. Don't take selfies like this. Don't take pictures. Don't do videos like this. Don't show yourself from down here, from down below. Don't do it. Most teens, all women, all the girls I date, all the girls I know this. If any girl I take a selfie with, she'll yell at me. If I put the camera here, they're like, no, put it up here. Show yourself from, they want to put it like up like that. The higher, of course, that's kind of obvious. But never put the camera down, especially if you're making videos. Don't put the camera down at your belly button level, up at your face, man. That just, it looks terrible. Okay, let me just talk a little bit more about Dan, Rants from Dan. Like I said, I think he's a good guy. I'll put the links down below. But as soon as I turned him on, now this guy's only 3 years older than me. And as soon as I turned him on, he wasn't prepared for the video at all. He's constantly asking for viewers. I like the guy, but he's doing a lot of things wrong, I think. He's offering money for followers. $2, $5, I'll give the first 500 follower, the first person, the 500th follower, $5. I'll give the 200th follower $2. It's kind of an insult. It really is, man. That just it hits me the wrong way. Like I said, I like this guy, but don't do that. And I don't even know what he rants about, because all he does is ask for followers. That's all he does during his videos. I have no idea if he's a Democrat, Republican, conservative, movie buff, car buff, sports. I have no idea, because all he does is beg for followers. Right at the start of the video, link down below. As soon as the video starts, he's got the camera down low, and he notices that it shows his loose skin, and he starts rubbing it, which is, it just brings attention to, it's already, the camera angle's already highlighting, and the angle of light is already highlighting it. And then on top of it, he starts doing this, like he's looking in a mirror, and he forgets that there's people watching him. Then he notices there's a spot on his shirt, and he starts rubbing it. Dude, it only takes 2 minutes to do this before you start filming. Just some helpful hints. Like I said, I'm not picking on this guy. I actually kind of like this guy, but the stuff he's doing is just making him look older, and it's making him look desperate, in my opinion. These are just 3 hints, 3 helpful hints. Don't wear gray unless they're sweatpants. Diffuse the lighting. Try to put soft light all around your face. The ring lights do work good. I just don't need them. I have fluorescent lights that are under the counters that work good for me. And never, ever, ever put the camera down below your chest level, up at your face. Never do that. Don't do it in pictures. Don't do it in videos. Don't do it, period. Anybody under 30 years old will probably tell you, will know this. All right, those are my tips, you guys. Have a good Monday.